Listen, the sound that came on before I start this reading was, "Would you be my wifey? Yes, I'll be your wifey." And I don't know why that came through, because I was gonna ask Spirit, should I do a shadow work reading, or start with my inner child, or triggers, right? That's the reading that I'm gonna do. So I mean, for someone that might be significant, okay, would you be their wifey? So maybe Spirit just wanted y'all to hear that before I started this. So hey, that could be something for the collective. But Spirit, should I start with my shadow work oracle? Yes. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. I just want to see. And then we're gonna get into some inner child and some triggers, okay? And I feel like everyone during your spiritual journey, we should all do shadow work, because we all have a shadow side. And it's very important to work on our shadow, okay? So we're gonna start this off with some third eye frequency from my third eye chakra sample. And Spirit led me to do this because I did an ancestor reading, and Spirit, the card that came out was sound, okay? So yeah, let's raise the frequency before we start. Open up it. Heart chakra. I don't know why I just heard open up your heart chakra, but this is to open up the third eye before I begin, and also for you guys as well. All right, so let's start with the shadow work deck. And as well, let me turn off my heater because it does make a static noise in the background. So give me. All right, so let's begin. First and foremost, I'm gonna give honor to the Most High, Olodumare. Okay. I give honor to my ancestors and my spirit guides, and I ask that only energies of highest good be present right now. Okay, so let's flip this card. So let's go. Let's see what the shadow work oracle has for you guys today. Let's see what we have. What do they need to work on? Okay, y'all need to work on trauma. Trauma is here. Okay. Your scars are proof of resilience and survival. Your scars, pain, wounds, shock. So some of y'all may have dealt with a lot of traumas from your past. Some of y'all may have been, I heard real loud in my I heard real loud domestic violence. Someone may have wounds from the past pain, the past hurt from what people have did to y'all. I also see like shattered glass right here. And you know what I'm hearing? There was, I believe it's a metaphor, broken crayon still color. So no matter if you're broken, you still work. You get what I'm saying? Something here about putting pieces back together, putting yourself back together after trauma, attachment. Someone needs to let go of attachments. Also, truth growth requires when you let go. Okay, let go of this past trauma. Also, let go of attachments. Okay. This is also signifying to me change, also dependence, and addictions. And addictions could be anything. Addictions can be addicted to people as well. Okay, so there's some dependencies and some attachments in your life that you need to let go of. And also, when I look at this picture, there's a butterfly. Okay, so change is very strong here. Change and transformation. All right, so once you let go of these attachments, once you let go of the trauma, you're gonna grow. Truth, and also, like I said, true growth requires letting go. So you may need to surrender. Avoidance is here, and it says on the card: invasion, neglect, and denial. So you may be in denial about something. Hopefully, no delusions like that. Okay, but avoidance is here. Okay, so. Ooh, that flew out. So for what you fear, for avoidance, is but a temporary refuge. I feel like this is telling me that you need to face your fears. That's what I'm seeing here. We have control as well. You may need to let go of control. Always trying to be in control. Someone may need to hear this. So with control, I see domination here. Manipulation, power. Maybe you trying to control or use your power to control people. Also being manipulative. Okay, I'm hearing also real strong spiritual narcissist. So hopefully I'm not speaking to someone that uses their superior, how can I say it, their religion or their spiritual practice to manipulate others or to control others, okay? So someone may have to release the sense of always being in control and always being right. But anyway, by letting go of the illusion of control, we open ourselves up to genuine freedom. You may not know, or it could be relationships that you try to control, or and it's crazy because as I look at this card, it looked like puppets on strings, right? And you don't want to like treat people like they're puppets and control them, right? See, that's what I see there. Okay, and don't and even if this isn't your energy, maybe someone may be trying to control you. That's what I see, especially with trauma, attachment, avoidance, and stuff like that. Maybe you need to release this person that tried to control you. Okay, yeah, isolation. Isolation is here. Loneliness, solitude. Yeah, so what I'm seeing is someone may always be in hermit mode like me. And sometimes it's not good to always be in isolation. It's good to also get out, okay? But in solitude, you discover your true self. So spirit might be calling you to go into isolation, to go into hermit mode, to reflect, okay? So like I said, in solitude, you discover your true self and connect deeper, okay? All right, so that is the card that we have there. Can I get one more card from this deck, Spirit? We have suppression. Okay. At the bottom of the card says restraint, repression, and censorship. Okay, that's what it says at the bottom of the card. So Spirit is saying express, don't suppress. Authenticity is freeing. And I know some words I cannot pronounce. Also at the bottom of the deck here, sorry about that. My phone fell. That is so funny. So at the bottom of the deck, I seen deceit. So honesty is the bridge of authentic connections. So you may have been with someone or around people, family members, friends, whatever, that may have deceived you, and hopefully you're not in the energy of being a deceitful person, okay? But honesty is the bridge to authentic connections, right? Um, yeah. Someone may have to work on, or I feel like this is telling me, because I feel like this may not be your energy. This may be like you need to let go of people that manipulate you and lie to you. People that was very deceptive. There's a lot of deception here, a lot of fraud. Someone could be committing like scams and stuff like that. And Spirit is warning you to watch out for these type of people. I'm gonna add another clip in. Give me 1 second. So now what we're going to look into is your like inner child, okay? Things that may have affected you in your past and how you are doing now. Okay, so your past, you felt devastated. Okay, but now you know how to overcome loss, rejection, sadness through communication and expressing your emotions, okay? That's what I'm seeing there. And then your past, you also felt unsafe. And this is helping me more with that shadow work, because it's allowing me to see what you went through in your past and how you are doing now. So your past, you felt unsafe, and now you're more aware and more protected, and you create safety in all areas of yourself. And I feel the same way as well. So this is definitely a message for me. In your past, you felt insignificant, and now you understand your value, your worth, and your talents. In your past, friends had walked out of your life without reason. But now you understand that people have their own journey and their own internalized pain, okay? What else do we have, Spirit? Can I get one more? And then we're going to see what their triggers are. In the past, you didn't have your own personal space and you had to share often. Now you can create an area of zen and harmony and realize how open your heart is to others. So, I just want to say, if these messages do not resonate with you, don't try to make it resonate with you. Maybe this message was just not for you today, okay? So let's see what else we have here. So these are things that may trigger you or some of your triggers, okay? And only take what resonates for you and leave what doesn't. When you feel disrespected, instead of addressing it, you'll start an argument. And this can be in family situations or relationships and stuff like that. Okay, these may be things that you need to work on, triggers that you need to work on. When I feel that I am right, I become defensive and refuse to listen to other person's views. And this is very important. Effective communication is the key. Okay? I want you to listen more instead of being defensive, right? I want you to listen more. Sometimes some people may feel like they're always right, and you're not. And you don't want to have that type of energy, because that type of energy, and it's crazy because listening is at the top of this deck, which I was going to close off with affirmation. So I think that's going to be good. I don't know, but it's headphones on that. So we're going to see what that means. But Spirit is saying something about listening. Listen more. Be more of an effective communicator. Like, you don't always have to talk. You don't always have to just keep talking and not listening, right? Some people do more talking than listening. Okay, so someone also, when you are disconnected physically, emotionally from your partners, you begin to feel scared and lack confidence. These may be things, I'm just saying, these are things that you may need to work on, okay? You don't have to say this is me, but just like I said, take what resonates. Maybe this is something that Spirit wants you to hear. Someone also may need to be in a relationship as they don't know how to be alone. And I get this a lot from the collective. And I try to teach people that you have to love yourself first, and you have to be able to be alone and be in your own company. Okay? Someone also, when they are not happy with themselves, they become inconsiderate to others, which is not a good trait to have. Someone else, and like I said, these messages are for like different people, so only take what resonates. Okay? When I don't feel good enough, I will make excuses for everything. All right, so now let's get into an affirmation, and then 444, divine protection. I like that. I just seen that on my phone. All right, so let's get into this affirmation deck, and then damn, I started shuffling, and I want to read a listening one, but it's okay. And we're going to get into an angel number. Regrets is here. We have all made mistakes, and sometimes we may lie awake at night, playing them over and over in our minds. But there is nothing to be gained from focusing on things that we cannot change. Instead of wallowing in regret about the past, it's better to learn from our mistakes. Yes. Ooh. Yes, this is so good. Accept them and take from them what we can use, and bring these lessons forward into a positive future. The affirmation is, I accept my past regrets and I am a better person. For it, I am moving forward and leaving my regrets behind me. Ashe. Yes, and see, these are things that we all need to hear, okay? These are things, that's why I love readings, because sometimes a lot of people, they want readings and they just want love message, and they just want to hear, oh, you're going to be in love and all this stuff, instead of, dealing with your shadows, instead of getting readings on how to deal with your shadows, inner child readings, triggers, and, and it's crazy because, like, I tell people all the time, why don't you get a spiritual consultation? Or why don't you do a spiritual reading? Or let's see what you could work on. And a lot of people, they just want to hear about love, But it is what it is. 411 information. And that's crazy because earlier today, I was doing a reading. 411 was on the time. And I said, look up 411. So, hey, if you watch that reading, here's the message. Important relationship. See the value in those you love. Okay? You are called to select one relationship close to you and nurture it. Nurture it in attentive and a loving way. Think about how to tell your loved one how much you care for them, appreciate them, and see them in your life. Make time for them today as you communicate how important they are to you. And then at the bottom of the deck, we have 673, okay, which is fifth dimensional thinking. Okay, it says it's time to level up. Your angels want you to level your thinking up to the fifth dimension. You are stuck in mundane struggles and material values. Reframe your thoughts, keeping the big picture in view. Connect to your purpose and the valuable lessons you are learning at this very moment. Draw another card with an intention for guidance to your next steps. And that's crazy because when I looked at this card right here, I said I was going to give it to y'all too because I felt like it was more that y'all needed. Okay, so 514 is here. No toxicity. I cannot say that word. Okay, so detoxify relationships. Wow. Someone needs to, and that's crazy because the bottom of this deck is friendship. Wow, that is so crazy. So I'm gonna have to give y'all this all. 818. My father's birthday always showing up. Thank you, Dad. Your angels want you to remove toxic patterns from your relationships. There is a need to review a current relationship and make change for the better. If you cannot mend it and move forward, it's okay to let it go. Light a white candle today and thank your angels for protecting you from the energy that no longer serves you. I needed to hear that. And I said, why should you call your homies? Why should you call your homies? Lil Durk was so strong in the collectives recently. Left earring. Someone may take this negatively, okay? And please don't. It's just messages from the collective. Maybe you might not want to let these people go. Friendship. Having the confidence of a true friend, knowing that they will be there for you when you need support. Is one of life's most valuable gifts. We need to remember not to take such things for granted, to nurture our friendships and show our willingness to give our friends as much love and support as we hope to receive from them. The affirmation is, I am reliable and generous friend. I accept my friends for who they are and they accept me for who I am. Okay? So as always, make sure to heart this video, favorite this video, and share it to your friends if you like the book of reading. My links are in my bio. My link tree is there with all my social media sites, as well as, if you can, please subscribe to my YouTube channel as I offer more different things over there. Best souls, love, peace, and light. And I hope that y'all enjoyed this collective. And if you did, make sure to follow me. I truly appreciate it.